Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today we're going to be taking a look at Young Justice Season 3, Episode 22. Yes, 22. By the title of Antisocial Pathologies. And I'm not really sure what they're trying to say by that title or what's good. Who really portrays antisocial behaviors? Maybe Darkseid a little bit if we're going to be completely honest. Simply because he takes over planets when I don't know, I don't maybe Darkseid, but other than Darkseid, I mean, most of the characters we've seen aren't really antisocial. They're all really maybe some of the teens at the Tao Center, but considering there's 5 episodes left, I imagine we're getting to a point in time where all of the information that is present in all these episodes is really important, just so that we can get to a solid end game in the last couple of episodes, I imagine. And I really don't have any predictions as to what else antisocial pathologies could mean, to be honest with you. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started and find out. So I'm going to go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1. Western Mongolia.
It was a motley assortment who came to rescue Grayson Pierce in Mother Box. Clearly, Earth's various teams of heroes are cooperating
Yep.
thanks to a boom tube boy and that Halo girl.
You need not concern yourself with Halo. I already have plans for her capture.
Huh.
And per the Light's traditions, that gives me first rights to her.
And what of the Markovs?
They're just having a chill conversation about people, like.
Slade?
See, I know you haven't reported all you know about either Halo or Victor Stone. Explain yourself,
Ah.
girl.
Here we are. Uh-oh.
You've gone soft on those people.
She really has.
That's why those meta traffickers were able to grab you so easily. But I promise, I can toughen you up.
Maybe. I think he did, actually.
I am not soft. I didn't report on Violet or Victor because they're both developing situations. I'm still gathering intel.
Goody two-shoes types who care about you. You've clearly forgotten how much Brion cared when he invited you to London, then went clubbing while you were being abducted. Jace cared when she dunked you into Bedlam's tar. You think your new friends are any better? Fine. The moment they fear they can't control you, they'll slap an inhibitor collar or a control chip on your neck.
That's not true.
Tough, sure, for your own good, but straight. So take this. Just in case.
We didn't get to see what he gave her.
So he doesn't hurt himself.
Batman!
I don't understand. I mean, yeah, Granny's X-Pit was pure torture, but I recovered. Ice is on the way.
And then what?
Trajectory of Infinity Incorporated.
Infinity Incorporated is poaching on the outsider's turf.
No, take it as a compliment. We inspired them. They want to inspire others.
Sure.
Not in a pancake mood?
It is difficult to enjoy pancakes when my powers can do nothing to pull Dick back from death's door.
I think we all feel a bit guilty we're here enjoying a meal while Dick is so ill.
I'm not guilty.
Give some space to his oldest friends and family.
That reminds me, who is his family?
Good question.
Talk about Gretchen. She's the reason Dick's, well, you know. She almost killed Jeff in Mother Box too, using some serious apocalyptic tech.
Yeah.
Take a break, Doctor. We'll call you if anything changes. Coffee?
You're a lifesaver.
Huh.
I'm in way over my head, Jeff.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
Anything?
Alfred's with him.
Calder, again. A word?
Oh.
Bring everyone together.
Yeah.
Shame.
I'm sorry.
The truth is, I don't trust you. Son of a...
You're all working together! Where we're rescued by the co-chair of the Justice League and a Bat Family drone?
That's on me.
I can explain.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And I'm sure you can. Joint op-busting meta traffickers around the world? Dick explained it all so logically. Of course, it was really the six of you coordinating. Just how long have you been coordinating?
Oh.
Recruit me from Markovia just to keep me in the fold? Holy, when the League split, Batman didn't blindside Aquaman. You both planned it in advance.
Uh-oh.
Everything's a lie. Badass Calder getting his badass kicked in Brooklyn, Maine. That was just to make the outsiders look good, wasn't it? No. That's not what happened. Not bad enough you manipulate.
Uh-oh.
Be silent, my child, and follow me.
Man, so much is happening so fast. Let's go. This fucking soundtrack, bro.
Brion? Tara? What's going on? I have good news, Violet. My mentor has found a cure for your condition. I know you were having trouble deciding how to break the news, so I told them. And they're here to support you. Right, kids?
Yes, Dr. Jace.
Uh-oh.
Now there are no more secrets between us.
No secrets.
That's my boy. Seatbelts, everyone.
Look, kid, I got you away from your abductors, which is something your family and country couldn't do.
Huh.
So try harder!
Nice.
But in this world, it doesn't pay to fight fair.
Weird. Weird. So is she in control regardless of the chip? They're not even. Oh yeah, they're talking telepathically.
Is this how Batman teaches you to treat your friends and teammates? Because I bet Superman or Wonder Woman sure wouldn't approve.
Diana's part of this.
Dude, this is gonna end you two for good. You know that, right?
Wow.
We just kinda teed it up for you guys.
We didn't need that. Look what we accomplished in Dublin. What? You're saying Dublin was teed up too?
Yep.
The girl was McGann. Her dad was Bruce.
McGann, you did that to me? You guys corrupted that.
Look, you may not like our methods. But you secretly and knowingly coordinated the Outsiders with the team and the League.
That's different.
Not very.
Yeah.
We were going head-to-head with the light behind the scenes, and we did it in a way that allowed you to preserve your integrity. So now you're mad at us for it?
Yeah.
We are sorry we have made you feel this way.
That's not an apology!
I'm not going to apologize for putting the mission first.
Jeff,
Uh,
I think the person you're really angry with is me.
uh-oh.
And I will prep you for the procedure.
She's about to get strapped in.
Overlord?
Uh-oh.
Cerebral leash, please.
Cerebral leash?
I didn't know you were bringing a friend.
Friend? Told you trying to sedate her wouldn't work.
It was worth a try. After all, a control chip might or might not have worked on this one.
I'm ready to depart with Brion and Tara as promised.
You'll get what you're owed when we're good and ready.
When the time comes, you can have the boom tube boy to play with. But don't let it progress.
Holy shit.
My dirty little secret is that the process is flawed and impermanent. But after seeing a mother box trapped inside this organic form, I formulated a theory. Do you see? It's a reflex. She can't help herself.
Huh.
The ghost dimension has repolarized the power emanating from the mother box's human flesh. He's the key to solving the anti-life equation.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that. It's just being very dramatically told.
I know, but what if we were wrong? Would you want to be protected that way?
I wouldn't need to be. But even the debate brings the mission to a grinding halt.
So you just decide for everyone? Wow, that's not patronizing at all. But have you noticed your little Illuminati society is made up entirely of former protégés? Protégés accustomed to following your orders without question. She only learns of our activities as a fait accompli.
The mission?
Whose mission, Bruce? The mission?
Or your mission? True, 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 true. They're not gonna say no to Batman. How would you say no to Batman?
I'd have thought that obvious. Life minus free will equals anti-life. But the formula must be tested. Another proof. Still connected to the source of all life, but without the unfortunate technological safeguards Metron built into all non-organic mother and father boxes.
To this anti-life equation.
Huh.
With her connection to the source of life repolarized? I believe it does. But one final test remains. Do you have truths you wish to share with your children, Doctor?
No.
Spill your secrets.
But Tara and Brion are mine. My creations. Drowned her. What emerged was not the Markov's human daughter. No. Tara was reborn as a meta-human.
Weird.
But when Baron Bedlam stole my girl away from me, I swore revenge upon him, but needed to forge a new weapon to get it. When he had second thoughts, I took the difficult decision out of his hands and brought my son into this world. The Lamb wanted any potential witnesses removed. Gabrielle was sent to me, but she tested negative for the metagene. She was useless. So, I put her to sleep with an overdose of morphine.
Oh my god!
Surprised to learn you had survived to become a metahuman. And that the morphine activated your metagene. As my daughter Violet. Just as Brion had been reborn as my son.
Yeah.
So I seduced Jeff. Used him to reunite with my children. I began to suspect Violet might not be my child, my creation at all. To be certain, I tested Violet's hair follicles. Gabrielle never had the metagene. The girl was some kind of sick joke. A corpse revivified by an alien machine.
Ah.
I had to separate them. So I lied, telling her she was dying.
What?
Anything to keep her dependent on me and drive a wedge between this pretender and my boy. In exchange for delivering this mother box girl up to him, he agreed to arrange our exit and set us up somewhere I could continue my work, increasing the size of our family. But I couldn't take the chance of losing you again. In time, I'm sure they'll no longer be necessary.
Overlord, take us back.
Uh-oh. She left them in there. Oh no, she didn't. My bad.
Secrets can be such a burden, Helga.
Yeah.
I had to know your words would make your children despise you forever, but you kept right on talking. But would you do absolutely anything for me?
Yes.
The light may keep its starotech and control chips. My master will have Halo, and through her, anti-life.
He will no longer be controlled.
Take this, just in case.
Mother box, protect.
Violet!
Oh. Well then, so Violet's gone.
Jeff, please.
Stop. You're not sorry either. I'm so gone. Where's Helga? Where's Violet? Where's Helga?
Yeah. This is a good episode.
I gave Tara an antidote chip before Jace could take her, so that the Markovs could believably break free on their own, keeping both exactly where we want them. The galactic balance of power will shift irrevocably once Granny hands over this living key to the anti-life equation.
Ah, Mr.
This can't be true.
Brion and I would never have escaped.
Helga.
Jace betrayed you.
Yup, she used you the whole time.
Jefferson. Don't follow me!
Ooh. Here we go.
The missing variable in the anti-life equation. You'll find her a very well-behaved child.
What the fuck?
They betray each other at every turn.
That's why Metron said yes and no, because yes and no. I didn't really hear what Tara said there, but ooh, complete silence. Never mind. There's a siren. Huh. Whose room is this even? Maybe Fred's? Ooh, yeah, nothing really stinks as much as silence. Okay, dude, we have so much fucking shit to go over here. We began Antisocial Pathologies by the Light having a discussion about Halo and the Markovs and the utilization they wish to give them. We carry on and we get a little bit of the Slade and Terra storyline in which Slade kind of plays like a father figure in some ways, telling Tara that when nobody else came for her, he did and freed her and gave her the power to not be controlled again. And so also handing her a reverse Uno chip so that if they put a chip on her, it doesn't work because she has a reverse one on. So, which ended up coming up handy in this episode. We also got a lot of, I mean, I guess Antisocial Pathologies was really talking about everybody, which is what I like about the show because the titles hint at something, and a lot of the times it's so general that it really applies to a lot of people, like Helga, um, the undercover setups that have been made by our little team here. Those are kind of antisocial pathologies, like not really um, inviting everybody to the same idea and like doing little shady shit behind their backs. It's a little antisocial, I would say. And then Helga having this like twisted like past of like wanting to create a family of metahumans and saying things like, "Oh, I took the Markov's human daughter and she became my metahuman daughter." Like weird, but um, it's expected. I mean, not necessarily expected, but like it's expected that inevitably somebody would come around with that kind of mentality. You have all these sane characters, and when you get to like the more twisted, more insane characters, you get people like this, people who like creating metahumans. Like that's weird, dude. Against people's will, so that they could be your children. That's kind of weird, man. And Granny here was the one that kind of forced Helga to confess so. Um, Damn. And then I think the person who got the most fucking scuffed in this episode was definitely Jefferson. Not only figuring out on his own that the team is kind of working and creating scenarios like on the low. At the end, he also finds out that Helga was also using him for her best interest. Then we get this weird little clip of I forget this guy's name. Vandal Savage. We get a little clip of Vandal Savage goes through a boom tube and ends up on Apocalypse with Darkseid over a fucking lake of lava, bro. And they didn't even mention that at all. So okay, cool. They're meeting up. Something is happening. Darkseid is probably moving the chips to the things he wants to do. Um, so we have Granny getting a hold of Violet, going through the like history that Helga has with turning kids into metahumans for her own sick purposes of creating a weird metahuman family or whatever the hell. Um, and one of the cooler scenes I think is when Granny is talking to Space Granny, and they're like right in front of each other. That is so weird, dude. Looking at that right now. Let me see what Tara said in the end here. I don't think it's really that important. I feel it's just gonna be like, oh, hey, I'll have some info for you soon or something like that. But let me just see so that we're on the same page. Okay, okay, okay. She said, "You're right about the heroes. They betray each other at every turn. They cannot be trusted." And this episode is definitely a good example of that because everything is kind of crumbling. everything is kind of coming to light and coming to light. And Sarah's getting a good look at that, but I hope that the experiences, the good experiences that she shared with people um, like Artemis, would prevail over these manufactured ideas that Slade has put in her head about heroes not being good. Which, I mean, in the grand scheme of it all, when you really get down to the bone and thick of it all, it's like nobody's really like who is really good or bad. Like there's a lot of like how do you say this, like a lot of conversations to be had about like the way that heroes conduct themselves, because sure, like I think one of the biggest arguments being like, for example, is like the property damage that is a lot of the times done whenever they're doing their things, which is, just a side effect of them kind of trying to do the right thing, but at the end of the day it's still damage. And like, when you put like factors like that on the table, you're like, who's really good, who's really bad, like um and yeah, and then doing like shady shit behind other people's back, doesn't that really make you a questionable character? Barbara was kind of drilling Batman there, telling him like, "Hey, whose mission is? Is it the mission or your mission?" And it's like, true, and it's kind of weird in a way how Batman decided to utilize people like Barbara again said that have been former prodigies, which would most likely never say no to Batman, and so it's like you really kind of, at least from the perspective that we've been led on to see here, it seems like Batman is out here just pushing his own agenda, if we're going to be completely honest. But I mean, I don't know. Batman in the past has I don't know. There's a lot of things with Batman actually. So I don't know. I mean, that was an interesting fourth to final episode, because we have four after this, or fifth to final episode. I mean, they gave us a lot of information. We're getting a lot of character interactions that we otherwise would not have seen. Like the two grannies in the end is honestly what probably threw me off the most. And then we have Savage and Darkseid like hanging out in person. So like something is going down. And while I'm not really completely aware of the picture that's happening here, I'm definitely really excited. I kind of want to get to watching the next two episodes and then maybe leave the two for a final reaction or something like that. And so I think I might just get into that. So thank you guys so much for watching. This episode was definitely interesting. A lot of information, a lot of shit, a lot of drama going on here. So I definitely enjoyed that. I'm really excited to get into the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.